Alrighty, thanks a lot.
Okay, out. I warned you, one drip and you're out.
Oh, come on!
Out now.
It's gonna melt outside.
Obviously, it's melting inside, too.
Bobby.
Out.
They gotta leave the ID right.
Bobby Willem Dafoe received his third Oscar nomination for his role as a motel manager in The Florida Project. With more than 100 credits to his name, the actor is known for his versatility. He's portrayed, listen to this, a soldier in Platoon, the Green Goblin in Spider-Man, and a hitman in the Grand Budapest Hotel. Got a lot of range, Willem Dafoe. Now he plays Vincent Van Gogh in his final years in the new movie At Eternity's Gate.
I thought an artist had to teach how to look at the world, but I don't think that anymore. Now I just think about my relationship to eternity.
What do you call eternity?
Time to come. Sometimes they say I'm mad, but a grain of madness is the best of art.
Let's think about that line for a second. At Eternity's Gate is distributed by CBS Films. That's a division of CBS. And Willem Dafoe joins us at the table. It's always good to have you here.
Thank
Yes.
You know, this is what Rolling Stone says. Your performance is a career best performance. Julian Schnabel said he can't imagine anybody playing this role but you. So bravo to you.
Thanks.
But what's fascinating about this, it's not so much about the painter. It is in some part, but it really focuses, Willem, on the painting.
It is about painting, and it was important for me to paint in the movie, and that really became the key to unlocking a relationship to Van Gogh.
So much so that you actually took lessons. Didn't Julian say, you're not holding the brush right?
Yes, no, it was important because there's a lot of painting in the movie, and we didn't have a stunt painter, so, and we did some long takes, and I do some painting in real time in the movie. But it was important mostly to, he taught me many things about painting, how to make marks, how to paint light. It really changed how I see, and that was essential. And that's really the heart of the movie, because if you can kind of get into how to look at Van Gogh's work, you can get in his head, and that's the experience of the movie, I think.
Explain what it means, seeing like a painter. What do I look like to you as a painter?
Well, looking at you right now, initially, I would have tried to paint a man there, but right now, I'm looking at you, I'd see that white highlight here. I'd paint the light. I'd paint the light. I remember trying to paint a cypress tree, and Julian was, wait, what do you see? See those dark spots? Paint those dark spots. What it does is, it's not just deconstruction. It starts to, you start to see the origin of things, the rise and fall of things, and it really opens everything up, and it's a new way of seeing. And really, for me, when you start to see that happen in the movie, and you do, as you watch him paint, I think it opens you up to some of the things that he writes about in his letters, and some of
his letters are amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
You really try and deconstruct Van Gogh's life here, a part of his life. You know, we know that he died at 37. What did you learn about Van Gogh that you didn't know?
Well, I think that he was deeply steeped in spiritual impulse, that he was much more joyous than we often think. I mean, he was ecstatic and very productive in his last days.
Because he's considered a tortured artist, and you're focusing on his final years when he had all those psychotic episodes, when he did some of his best work.
Yes, but exactly. He was very productive, and he was, it appears from his, to my view, it appears that he was happiest when he was painting, and he was very productive then. He was basically making a painting a day. I didn't think so much about the tortured aspect. I really concentrated on the painting. He was tortured in the respect that it was hard to reconcile those ecstatic states with everyday life. And
You said Julian was skeptical initially about making this film.
Well, that's what he told me. It took him a little time. Someone wanted him to make this film, and he thought, why make a film? There's been so many films about Van Gogh. But he, being a painter, of course, has been considering Van Gogh for all his life. So he has a special relationship. And it was one of the special things about this movie is it's a painter's view of a painter.
Yeah. It's very well done. There's already Oscar buzz. We won't jinx it, but you did an amazing job.
Right.
When you're not stalking laundromats, because we hear you like going to laundromats.
We'll have you back on to
Doing
talk about that
laundry.
next time.
That's right. There's some great color there.
Few people take on a role the way you do.
That's true.
Congratulations on all the acclaim you're getting
Right.
with this. Great to have you.